Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We've defeated Mom in the last episode with our first run. Not bad, huh? Okay, well, it was actually kind of easy. And here we have a lot of characters can be unlocked, and they actually tell you what you need to do to unlock them, so let's read some of these. Magdalene is unlocked by having 7 heart containers or more. Cain is unlocked by holding 55 pennies. Judas, we have no idea. Eve is unlocked by not picking up hearts for 2 levels. That's going to be something we have to specifically go for, probably. Samson is unlocked by beating 2 levels without taking damage, something that'll eventually happen, and I swear. Azazel, unlocked by making 3 deals with the devil in 1 game. Something you should do if you're good, but I'm not. Lazarus, we've unlocked. And Eden, we haven't unlocked yet, but we don't have any Eden tokens. I'll explain how to get those in a bit. Eventually, I should say. So let's go ahead, and like I said last time, we're going to go ahead with Isaac again. Get in the box, Isaac. So I realized when I showed the ending that we got in the last episode that I didn't show the intro for what the story is supposed to be. Basically, the intro is Isaac and his mother live alone in a very lonely mountain house, cut off from almost everybody. Isaac, living his life happily, manages to not do much of anything until his mother gets a message from what she assumes is God, telling her that Isaac is in danger of being leading a sinful life. So she takes away all of his worldly possessions, his clothes, everything. Then God talks to her again and says, that is not enough. You must end Isaac's life before he can sin anymore. And so Isaac goes to hide. He hides in the basement, he hides in whatever he can find, and tries to get away from his mother. However, once you start playing the game itself, it can be interpreted as largely metaphorical. I'm guessing you're not actually trying to kill things with your tears. So, as to the actual nature of the story itself, that is open to a great deal of discussion and interpretation. Dingle. Dingle is actually really easy once you know his tells. That little smiley before he does something means he's barfing up attacks. That right there, that face he made right before he did the dash, that means he's going to dash 3 times. Dashes again. That was close. Alright, and I want him to do his last attack, which is a whistle. Nope, he's not going to do it. Damn it. I took damage to Dingle. Dingle can actually be pretty difficult in the sense that he actually has a lot of health, and you usually fight him really early, so you don't have much damage. My Toxic Tears, as you can probably tell, not exactly blowing Dingle away. But we got him. And for our troubles, we got Meat, which is a damage and a hit point up, which is good. Meat's a very good early item. Like I said last time, basically anything better than breakfast. So HP plus another stat is better. I do not know. If you take red heart damage, like I said before, you greatly lower your chance of getting a double deal from beating the boss. However, you can't get a double deal on the first floor through normal means. You have to do something else, like use a Joker card or something. I actually don't know if going to cursed rooms does count as red heart damage. I'll look that up at some point. I'm trying for the first few runs to not look anything up, just to, refresh my memory as to what I've got. Little Brimstone, probably one of the best companions in the game. Brimstone is an ability that lets you charge up your shot as a laser instead of tears and release them. Little Brimstone, as you can see, is a miniature version of that. In the racing leagues that I watch, they ban a lot of items, and they actually ban enough of the really powerful items that Little Brimstone is considered one of the most powerful items in that racing league. That isn't to say Little Brimstone's the best ever, but Little Brimstone's pretty damn nice. I mean, the fact that his shots are basically piercing or spectral to a certain degree is piercing and spectral actually is pretty useful. However, Little Brimstone's damage is very limited. Unlike the regular Brimstone, which is based on your damage, Little Brimstone's damage is set. The only way to increase it is with an item like BFF, which stands for Best Friends Forever. I took damage because I'm dumb. Well, it had to happen sometime. Screw, tears and shot speed up, so my own tears are starting to get better. BFF increases I think it doubles the effectiveness of every single one of your companions. It might only double their damage, not necessarily effectiveness, because a lot of them have like utilitarian uses, not damage. Okay, hold on. Alright. Also, I don't know if I've demonstrated this yet, but see that rock? When I blew it up, it became a platform here. That is true for every rock. If you blow them up in such a way that they would fall onto an empty space, they become a platform. So you can use that quite often in this game to come up with paths onto ways that you could normally get to if you're flying. Which, by the way, yes, you can fly in this game if you get the right items. There are several items, actually, that make you fly. With all the bombs I got, it might be useful to grab this chest. If I was dumb enough to shoot out of the way with my tears, though, I could waste 2 bombs and get 1 cent out of it. I'm the best. I'm not going to bother with those 3 cents over there, because basically the exchange rate from bombs to pennies is 3. So if you're going to spend a bomb to get pennies, ideally you want it more than 3. However, if you're really close to 15, and you need the 15 to get to go into a shop, then it's different value. Alright. Good. I really wish the donation machine didn't immediately stop in the last game that we played, because that was some new kind of BS right there. Alright, let's go to the item room first. The Harlequin baby. Double shot baby. So we've got some baby companions. The boomerang is not the best. I mean, even though we don't have a spacebar item, which is where the boomerang would come into handy, as filling up a spacebar item, it can also grab items from a range. Not the best. So let's skip it. Battery doesn't matter unless you have a spacebar item. By the way, the battery, what it does is it immediately fills up your spacebar item so you can use it again. Very useful for a lot of tricky things you can do in this game. You and your Ipecac shots. There's an item called Ipecac, which those launching explosive shots that the enemies do. I took the wrong path. That was dumb. But the Book of Revelations has now appeared in the basement. And we have the Cube of Meat, an orbital, which is exactly what it sounds like. It orbits you. It also blocks tears and hurts enemies. The Cube of Meat is special in that it can, if you keep getting the Cube of Meat, you can get multiple times on a run, it will actually form Little Meat Boy. Alright, let's get rid of you. The Sun. The Sun is one of the most powerful cards in the game. It fully heals your red hearts, it reveals the map, and it damages all enemies in the room. Obviously, it's something you want to hold on to. And what's fun is when you get something like Blank Card and a combination that lets you use Blank Card more often as a spacebar item. What the Blank Card does is anything in the any card in the consumable slot, it uses the Blank Card charge instead of the card itself and duplicates the card essentially. Yeah, or does the effect of the card, I should say. Okay, hold on. I need to keep shooting so I can charge up Little Brimstone. There we go. Hey, it's Cricket's body! Splash damage and tears up. So now whenever I shoot my tears, it splashes. There are actually a lot of combinations that work with Cricket's Cricket's body in a really interesting way. There are also some that work with them in a very dangerous way. Remember the Ipecac I mentioned earlier? Yeah, that plus splash damage tends to blow you the hell up. Health down. Not the best pill to get. Not gonna lie. Hey, there's a sale on a pill. Random unknown pill. And slot machine, which is super useless. I'm not gonna go all the way over there for a pill. Especially for a pill that I don't remember what it does. Oh, damn it. Got too close to that last bomb fly. I knew I would screw that up. That was close. Yeah, I need to hold down the shoot buttons because it keeps my little brimstone charging, and I need little brimstone charging. Now, I probably should have gone and fought the boss, because I only have a half of soul heart left, and I want to try and guarantee, or at least get close to guaranteeing a double roam. That said, risky business. Uh-oh. That was dumb. That was dumb. See? Risky business. So this room, you need 2 keys to get in. Obviously, I only have 1. However, there are a lot of really interesting rooms that you can get with 2 key rooms, and a couple of somewhat useless ones. Alright, see these, while tempting and all, can't really do anything to get them. If I had the boomerang here, I could grab a bunch of those coins. So, kind of kicking myself because the boomerang would have almost paid for itself just with that room. Alright. Wait, is the boomerang on this floor? No, I didn't go into the shop on this floor. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to spend my last key. You want to keep your keys at least 1 per floor because you need them to get into item rooms. Nope, darn it. Sometimes it's hard to keep the brimstone charged when you're... well, there goes the double room. Sigh. Oh well. Kill the Gertie. I'll probably use the sun card next room. Or next floor, I should say. Dum 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 dum. Green is good. Red rage. The only one you want to avoid, I think, is the pea-colored one. That's how I remember it. Avoid the pea-colored syringe. Alright, this is actually a room that you need 2 bombs to enter. And pretty much the same rooms, 2 keys to enter can work there. So I'm going to go into a room with enemies, then I'll use the sun card, which didn't work. Or if it did, it didn't deal them enough damage to kill them, which I suppose is reasonable. I don't know what that icon means for the room with the 2 bombs that you need. But we're going to go for the item room first, then we'll go for the secret question mark room. There's always, just about every floor, I think every floor, has a secret room and a super secret room. And they have rules about how they spawn. The secret room can only spawn... Secret rooms can only spawn in a place where 2 rooms at least are connected. However, they can't... But see in this room how there's no floor to my left? That means if there was a secret room, it could not spawn to my left. It'd be impossible, even though its 2 rooms are connected. Because I can't walk through one of them. Ah, chocolate milk. Charge shots. It lets you charge up a single, very powerful tier. This actually works really well with Little Brimstone because I'm already kind of charging up just for Little Brimstone. If I use a key here and blow up one of those bomb rocks, I can get the golden poop, which will release a ton of money. However, I won't have a key to enter the shop, which is where I would want to buy a key so that I could, keep another key on hand. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go to the secret room. And the best part about going to the secret room... Oopsies. Oh, right. It got weirdly altered because thing in the middle. See how it moves your shots? Oh, this is bad. I don't know if the bomb will stay here. So let's go to the right. Oh, I should have released Little Brimstone. That was a perfect shot for it. Gotcha. That's fine. Alright, so I know I'm guaranteed to get a bomb replacement if I bomb there. That's good. Oh god, don't do that to me, game. That hurts my heart. Magician, one of the most useless cards. It gives your cards... it gives your... 48-hour energy. Not that I have a spacebar item. Puberty, useless, and a hold down pill. Magician gives your abilities... your tier shots homing temporarily. Alright, so if you touch the bed, you normally would rest and heal up. And it would also refill some of your spacebar item and whatnot. However, you bomb this in the middle of the room, We get that. However, we don't want to go down there, because it would take us to the next floor rather than let us fight the boss and get an item. If that had a ladder on it, however, if that little hole in the ground had a ladder on it, it would instead lead to a secret area, one we don't care about right now. 3 red chests is tempting, because you have a chance to get a double room item from them. However, I think I'm strong enough without it, and I don't want to risk a fight. Because I believe I still haven't lost my double room trigger in this room. So risk losing a double room trigger for 3 red chests, which might not be useful, or let's try and guarantee a double room. Monstro 2, a more powerful version of Monstro, to absolutely no one's surprise. There used to be a way, I don't know if it was in this version of the game as well, I think it might have only been in vanilla, where you could trap him in his AI into doing the same attack over and over again, that brimstone shot, in such a way that was easy to dodge and repeat. However, as you can see, it's a little more random now. Ow. Used to be you could trick him into that pretty easily. Double room? Double room. And we got breakfast. Yay. Ooh, one of my favorite double items, the ceremonial robes. Sin up. It gives you 3 black hearts, which are like soul hearts, only when you lose them, they deal damage to everybody in the room. And I think it gives you some damage up, possibly. I don't feel like full clearing. I don't think we need to. I could use more keys, granted. So maybe this is a mistake, but we'll see. Now that I have more insurance for getting a double room, and I've already got a double room, and got an item from the double room, I think that might increase my chance for double room. Can I say double room any more times in a row? Let's see. Double room, double room, double room. Double room, double room. Alright, that's the end of you. Come at me, bros. There we go. I don't need to charge up the chocolate milk for as long as I do. I need to charge up a little brimstone for as long as I do. So it's kind of like, well, do I want the added effect of a little brimstone, or do I just need to get out some quick chocolate milk shots? Also, if you just tap the button, this happens. It's actually a really good tier increase, tier speed increase, or shot speed increase, I should say, if you can tap fast enough. Somehow I didn't take damage coming in. That's unusual. Also, Guppy's tail. Cursed? Question mark? Thing about Guppy items is that if you get 3 of them, and there's like 6, you turn into Guppy. And Guppy is extremely powerful. It basically doubles your tier damage, because every time you shoot a tier, it summons a fly, which homes in on enemies, that also deals the same damage as your tiers. It also, Guppy, I should say the Guppy form, allows you to fly. So Guppy is extremely powerful, and a lot of runs go for trying to get Guppy, because you can usually manipulate the game in such a way that it's not too hard to get 3 pieces in a full run. It is for me, because right now, we're in the very early parts of the game, and I can't do much. Steve Baby, by the way, leaves a trail behind you. It slows enemies. I probably shouldn't even picked it up, because it's going to make it so if I get any more companions, they're going to be so far behind me that I won't be able to aim their shots at all to be useful. Careful, careful, careful. Got that. Good. And that. Alright, I got an item for this floor, so let's move on. I don't have any keys. I should keep going for a key. Because we're not going to be doing the, not with this build, we're not going to be doing a boss rush. So I'm not worried about going fast. Eventually, don't worry, in this series, I'll do boss rushes and stuff. I probably should have left the poops and let Lil Brimstone do all the work for me. Oh well. Nothing? Oh, this room only opens if you have like 1 red heart left or less. So, yeah. That's why it's not opened up to me. I don't have anything that tells me where a secret room is. I could probably figure it out from the rooms themselves. That's a lot of effort, and I don't need it right now, I don't think. So let's fight Mom again. Round 2. Fight! Ow. Alright, come on. Let's get you. Got her. Oh! We did get the boss rush. Okay, Blood Clot gives me extra damage. You are Horror Babylon, which is actually not useful to me. I need to lose a red heart, at least one, for Horror Babylon to activate. I don't think I can handle the boss rush, but let's see what's inside. If there's a really powerful item, which there isn't, this is all a lot of crap. The shears are the closest thing to strong item in here. If there's a really, really powerful item, I might have risked it, but I don't think I have most of the really powerful items unlocked yet. Stuff like Proptosis or I can't remember what it's called right now. There's a couple of other really good items that you could get from there. Oh dear. The womb is a big increase in difficulty. Also, I believe from now on we don't get item rooms. So if you want to get items, you have to pull more tricks, like stuff like secret rooms or manipulating store areas or gambling areas. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, I hate these rooms. I hate these rooms. If you don't take care of them really fast, you tend to get trapped into that pattern I use to try and avoid them. Alright, come on. Stop clicking so much, controller. Making me sound bad. 2 black hearts for 1 black heart, or 2 black hearts actually. I also forgot to mention, after you get into the womb, I think everything starts dealing 1 full heart of damage rather than half heart of damage. So that curse room was pointless. And because of that, it might not be a good idea to full clear. Oh, okay. Damn it. You can actually fit in between the spikes if you're careful enough. And I actually do better with the analog stick, which is super weird for most people, than I do with the D-pad. Like that, see? I was trying to do that, but I failed. The map doesn't tell me much about what's useful over there, so we're gonna skip it and move on. It's Mama Gertie, which is actually one of the most hated bosses in the game, because it's really hard to avoid damage from Mama Gertie unless you're flying. It's those spikes that she summoned, see? You have to have a really, really fast reaction time to know where those spikes are coming. And that was a jerk move. But luckily we killed her. Ooh, the white heart. Torn photo gives us shot speed up. See how one of my red hearts is now somewhat white? Watch what happens when we go into the next room. The next level, I should say. Ta-da! If you have one of those soul hearts, or spirit hearts, I think they're called, then it'll turn into a full red heart container if you manage to survive to the next room with it. However, they're the first things to take damage once you get to a red heart damage. So if you take damage, they'll go away. Death. Death just deals damage to everybody in the room. To every enemy in the room, I should say. Well, I found the next floor. I think I can take Mom's Heart. Which is the next enemy, by the way. Next boss, I should say. Mom's Heart. This is actually not the final form of enemies you would face right now. There's actually a different enemy that you can fight besides Mom's Heart. But we have to unlock it. We haven't unlocked it just yet. Alright, between Chocolate Milk and Little Brim, I think I've got a good chance of winning. Especially since she's past half health already. However, not doing the best job avoiding damage. That could have gone bad real fast. Alright, I don't actually need to check, because I know what happens. I could actually move on and not stick around. Let's do it. If you unlock the Devil Room when you fight Mom's Heart, you can go ahead and skip to Sheol. We also unlocked Eden, which is cool. Eden's one of my favorite characters in the game. She's a randomized... actually, it is a randomized character. I think Eden is meant to be either genderqueer or non-binary or something. Anyway, Eden's very interesting. You start with a randomized set of 2 to 3 items. I think it's 2 items, actually. Anything interesting? No. No item pedestal. You start with a random set of items and a random set of stats, and that's it. But you can get just about anything in the game. So it's really cool for just like, I'm gonna do a bunch of Eden runs today, like say on a stream. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear. These are some pretty scary enemies because they have some fairly unavoidable attacks. They can do a brimstone that also follows its target, like the magician effect. So I'm gonna use death, deal it some damage. That didn't help me at all. There we go. Whew. Getting 2 of those is scary, but in a big room, you should be. Fuck you! two double fights with these guys. I forget what they're called, by the way. The name. Oh, so there was an interesting little mechanic there that is actually useful for certain breaking runs and everything. That's good to know. I had half a spirit heart or half a black heart left. I took a full heart's worth of damage. I only ended up losing the black heart, not any red heart damage. That actually is consistent. And I don't think it's a glitch either. I probably want to check the big room. Damn it. It's Super Wrath, by the way. So you remember Wrath from, I think, the last episode. Super Wrath is just a bigger, scarier version. And he dropped Mr. Mega, which increases our blast damage of our bombs. So, I might be in trouble here. Thankfully, we get the unlocks for beating the womb, no matter what, because we did beat the womb, even if we didn't get the ending for it. Ah, there's the boss, but I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I can beat Satan with only 1 heart. Because he hits me once and then I die next hit, so that's what I mean by 1 heart. Come on. I think my meat cube saved me over there. Hooray for orbitals. Now I'm even worse situation. Nope! Oh, that was a dumb dodge. I think the meat cube saved me again. Oh, this is awful. This is awful, awful, awful. There's a heart back there. There's a heart in one of the rooms. So we're gonna go back for it. Come to me, heart. Come to me. It's a half a heart, but that's fine. It's basically the same as a full heart, because if you take a full heart's worth of damage, it doesn't matter if you have half or full left. Gluttony. I can't get in. Oh, that's mean. Oh, right. You need to have a half a heart left for the Curse of Babylon to activate. This might actually work in my favor. The Whore of Babylon curse is actually really powerful. So maybe I should try this. Actually, I should have blew up that. Hold on. No, no, no. Ah, that didn't work. I had timing off. Timing was off. So when you fight Satan, first you fight 2 bomb flies, then you fight a fallen, well, with the 2 bomb flies, I should say. Oh, come on. And then you fight Satan. Satan's actually really scary. Dear diary, today I died. I was killed by this thing in some cold place. I leave all that I own to my cat Guppy. Goodbye, cruel world. Well, that's the end of this episode of Fighting Isaac. I still managed to beat the womb, which was the goal. I just got a little too risky and fought Devil when I shouldn't have. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I mean, I lose nothing except for not seeing the ending for the womb, which we're going to see eventually anyway. I believe you have to beat Mom's heart 5 times before you unlock the next thing. That said, that's it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.